idling smooth. We're not quite up to operating temperature yet, but just a little ways we'll be up to it. Oil pressure good, voltage good, idling smooth. It's like we need fuel. Air pressure's good. Let's roll. Let's go get some fuel first, then we'll head down the mountain. Good times. Running for fuel. We made it as far as we could. And we spun out. Let's just try some lower reduction here. Alright, that's not doing it. The next thing I'm gonna try, raise the bed up. That would have been my brush mower. Big whoopsie. I thought that my mower was already against the tailgate. Well, at least it's not the end of the world. Could have been worse. Definitely could have been worse. All right, dadgummit. I have to drop my bed, put this back in. Good times. The good thing is I had my barn gate in, so it knocked it loose right there. I had my buddy, my welder, fix me a pin here that I can put through, and it holds this just for this reason. All right, let's try this again. I'm gonna raise this bed up. Just idling along. Come on, baby. Do it for me. There we go. You just gotta be patient. Let the truck work for you. Leave that bed up right now. Don't you dare bring that bed down. I'm gonna go on up with it. We finally made it. Dump truck climbed right up here. I had to kind of work around in there. I used the excavator to place the trailer down there at the beginning. And now, finally, we have a burnt down double wide. Obviously, we just gotta demolish it the rest of the way, load it in the truck, get it out of here. On the back side of this double wide right now. Of course, it's raining on the day I want to start filming, but that's okay. What I'm going to do, there's an old deck that's just absolutely and completely rotten. I'm going to tear it up, and I'll be able to back the dump truck around this side, and I'll go ahead and be able to get a load out today. We have got such a beautiful day to work today. It's in the low 50s, sunshine, which is a good change from all that rain we were getting yesterday. Just wanted to show you guys where we've gotten to. So far, no damage to the machine. A lot of times in demolition, that happens. We've got one half of this double wide down. cleared it out really nice. Now we're gonna take this piece down. And what I'm doing is I work it down. I'm making a nice long pile here. That way it sets me up in planning for being able to back the dump truck in and just work that pile back. We got the double wide completely demolished. It's piled up. I've got the junk there. I left the block separate, metal separate. Now we just gotta wait for the dump truck to get fixed up where we can haul all this out. During my post trip the other day, I found 2 cracks on the frame, just small ones. Called my buddy Philip. He's supposed to be getting that welded today. I should be able to start hauling this stuff out tomorrow. For the rest of the time that I've got today, I'm gonna dig a burn pit here so the next time it comes a good rain, we can burn this old building that's falling down. Well, I can tell that I'm working in Burke County, North Carolina. Look how red that dirt is. That is some red clay. I'm building just a little bit of a firewall around this pit because there's so many leaves and stuff. I'd say a pit about the size of a car ought to do. Burn pit complete. Right now I'm scooping up all the wood down here, and that is actually a bunch of what would have been really good wood. I think it's oak. I almost wonder if this wasn't a sawmill down in here. You hear, a lot of that wood is still pretty solid, but the ends of it are rotten. It kind of breaks my heart to have to just junk this wood. It's just gone to the bad. Somebody took the time to stack it very neatly and very flat. These boards are straight. I'm just setting them up here close to where I'm gonna burn. But I'm telling you, man, this is just... That's such a waste. Such a waste. Rough cut. It's rough cut wood. Here's the roof. Now those are some good looking welds. Let's ease on down toward the job and start loading out a bunch of trash. That's got the stank on it. I don't know how long ago this thing burned down, but it's ripe. Very, very ripe. Excavator warming up. We're gonna start loading this stuff out here pretty soon. That's a bunch of poo-poo. Machine time. Ah, delicious. Now that, oh, now that is a hot dog. Look at the size of that wiener. Now that's good. So I had to make a call today. I've been having a lot of abdominal pain for a couple of years. Finally went to the doctor. So we want to send you for a scan. Is that okay? Got in touch with the imaging place today. Got an appointment set up for 12:30 in the day. They said we need you to fast for 6 hours prior to the appointment. I thought I misunderstood them. So I asked her, I was like, so I can't eat for 6 hours prior to this. She said, eat or drink. They ain't trying to fix me, they're trying to kill me. They're trying to starve me to death. Golly. Just about can't eat 2 of them. If you think that's a small hot dog, my hat's off to you, fella. Truck stop hot dogs, that's about as fine of a lunch as a feller can hope for on a day such as this. Fine milk. Let's get us another load here. This is why I like swinging right over the tailgate with those wires. I try to put lighter stuff in the bottom. Oh yeah, that fiberglass is, shoot, I don't want to breathe that. I don't want to breathe that. Sorry, I was gonna try it, folks. The glare is just too bad. Still have not got the swing dampener valve fixed. Is that concrete? Nope. There's garbage. What I should have done is back up to the pile. I'll do that on the next load. I just don't have quite the room yet. Maybe that'll help. Let's see how that do. They don't want me bringing in any more blocks than I have to. Or metal. The harder I squeeze that stuff, the more water it just squishes out. I'm trying to get these loads as full as I can. Obviously, they don't weigh a lot, about 6-7 tons each. So I'm trying to pack as much in each truck as I can. That way each haul, they get their money's worth. stuff like this, it shows you how devastating home fires can be. Check this relic out. This is an old sewing machine. I would wager to say it's a Singer. It's a motor that ran it. I don't see the bobbin holder. Most people these days probably don't even know what a bobbin is. It's just a shame. That's the wiring. It ran this guy. Bet the needle's still on there. No, I don't see the needle. But this was probably a family heirloom. It's just heartbreaking to see something like this, but there's no saving this now. That thing's heavy. I hate the junk stuff, but it's almost beyond it even meaning anything at this point. I have what you might call a nostalgic side, and when I see stuff like that, it's hard to throw away. It's like a big, huge, beautiful tree. It's hard to cut it down. I just got back from hauling the 5th load out for today. We put a pretty good dent in this pile here. I would say we're halfway through with the garbage part of this project. I do not have time to get loaded and back to the transfer station before 4 o'clock when it closes, but what I can do is knock this brick and concrete block wall down, throw it in the truck. They won't take all of that at the transfer station. I've been able to mix in just a little bit, they don't mind, but the majority of it's got to come down. This wall is not good to build a foundation on at all. I'm gonna knock that down really quick, load it up. I've got a hole at the house that I'm gonna start filling in to widen my yard out and make a little bit more room for my truck parking. Wasn't a very large pile of concrete and block, but when the customer's having to pay a ton, and I think right now it's about $15, $20 a ton just to dump it, that few tons in the truck makes a difference. Went ahead and used the blade to clean up my workspace here. Just got a few more loads to haul out tomorrow. I think I should be able to finish this tomorrow. We'll see. Wow, folks, we've got another beautiful day on tap for today. It's gonna get up to about 50 degrees, sunshine, thank goodness, because if it had rained, we wouldn't even be able to get up in here. We are coming down to the last finishing touches on this project. All we've got left is a little pile of wood and garbage way toward the other side. I've got these two sheds. That one's metal, so it's going to the scrap yard. A couple of these chicken tractors, they've got to go. Any wood like this, I'm going to load up and haul over to the burn pit over there. That gets the pad pretty well cleaned off. And over there, right behind me, a good sized pile of metal. And right here, another good sized pile of wood that's got to be transferred over to the burn pit. And let me show you how we're going to get it there. I was really trying to avoid it, but in talking to the customer, we decided that it was going to be beneficial to bring the skid steer and grapple down to help really speed up moving that pile of wood, and also all these random piles of debris and wood that are left over from collapsed buildings from the past. And I'm not going to forget, this week's top commenter is Jeff Grimm 9293. Jeff, thank you so much for always commenting. And in the past, I don't know how many videos that he's been watching and commenting, the only thing he comments is the emoji that's a smiley face wearing the sunglasses. And that's all it takes to help improve this channel. For you guys to support, drop me an emoji this time. I would like to see how many emojis, good, bad, ugly, that you guys can drop for me. Let me say thanks to you, the viewer, each and every one of you, for watching the video all the way through to the end. It really makes a difference. And on the next video, let's face it, I really don't know what I'm going to do one week to the next, because weather is changing me from one job to the other. That's why I had to pull this machine off of another job to come down here. But when we do get back down here, more than likely it's going to be raining, horrible weather. We may even get to see some thunder and lightning. We're going to be doing some burning, and we're going to be shuttling a whole lot of wood from this end to that end, and we've got one more building to tear down. It's going to be super fun. I hope to see you guys there. I really think I nailed that out.